Greetings, I'm Hondo, and this is my review of the Horrothia Type One. The signal chain for this one in mono is going to be my Darkglass MT900, set flat going straight into Ableton, and then for the stereo signal path I'm going to be using a Heritage Stereo 1073 style preamp. If you're interested in grabbing any of this gear and also helping me out at the same time, there are some affiliate links down in the description, so don't forget to check those out. So there's really not a ton to talk about with this pedal. It just sounds great and it looks great and it's built incredibly well. And if you want a classic sounding chorus on bass that's not gonna suck all the low end out of your tone, this is what I would tell you to go get, full stop, and I wouldn't be worried at all about you not liking it. This thing is just fantastic. That said, there are a couple of things that I do want to make sure you know about the pedal. So right out of the gate, this pedal is designed to run at 12 volts instead of 9 volts. So make sure your pedal power supply unit can do 12 volts or get an adapter or something like that if you want to get the maximum headroom out of the pedal. The other thing is how this pedal gets its stereo sound. So a lot of pedals will send different wet signals left and right, but what the Type 1 does is send the dry signal to one side and then the wet signal to the other. And it sounds like that wouldn't make that big of a difference, but what happens in particular on bass, I don't know that it would be as much of an issue for like guitars or keys or anything like that. But with bass, usually almost 100% of the time, you're just going straight down the middle in mono. And what happens, like when you heard the Soundclips earlier, when this pedal goes into stereo and you kick it on, you get a really big left and right stereo field, but there's not too much happening in the middle. So that's something to kind of just be aware of. And you can't really say that it's a pro or a con because that depends on what kind of sound you're going for. I can see situations in which that would be kind of cool to do, but that's something definitely to keep in mind. And if you're wondering like, what the hell is this guy talking about? This doesn't make any sense. I can't hear it. Make sure you're listening on actual speakers, because you might not be able to hear the effect of what's happening if you're just listening on headphones or on a phone. So the last thing I want to talk about is the controls. As I'm sure you've noticed by this point, there's only just one knob in the middle. And typically I wouldn't like that because I like to have control over all the different things that a pedal can do. But Horrothia did such a good job tuning this pedal that I think having this one knob is going to get the job done 99% of the time. And they also have it set up so that, I don't know if you noticed in the Soundclips, but when the intensity knob is turned to that side, then you're getting a shallower and a slower chorus. And then as you turn it up, you actually get more depth and more speed. So they tune this nicely to be able to give you the maximum amount of different chorus sounds while only having one control, which is really cool. And like I mentioned before, this pedal sounds so good that I really don't miss having any extra controls. I guess it would have been nice to maybe have like a depth control. I could see myself using that occasionally, but really that's probably me just being nitpicky, because all the different settings that I've used this pedal in, the pedals excel in every single one of them. It does a great job at making synths sound wider. It does an excellent job with ambient bass, playing chords and playing melodies, and it also kills at combining with like a fuzz and an OC2 to get like that kind of old school fuzzy synth bass sound. So if you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that it's pretty rare for me to just flat out recommend a pedal to everybody. But if you're looking for a traditional chorus pedal, I think this is just the best one I've ever heard, just bar none. This pedal sounds great, and it doesn't take any of your low end away, and it just sounds lush and really pretty. And it's a joy to play through, and it makes me want to use chorus in situations where I probably shouldn't be using chorus. If there's some other chorus pedals out there you think I'm missing out on and I need to check out, let me know down in the comments. That would be awesome to check those out. And in the meantime, here's are some videos of pieces of gear that I think you should check out. But until next time, I hope you're staying happy and staying healthy. Take it easy.